I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Z Garcia. How's it going?
Sam Healy, what's up, y'all?
Welcome to Pandemic Legacy Season 2. We are on game, well, this is our fourth game, but it is the month of March. We are on a roll of winning here, but we have a few problems. First of all, in this month, if you notice in March, we now need to complete 3 objectives to win.
Oh, hello.
Oh, man.
Secondly, we start with only 30 supply cubes, so 6 go out into the reserve. And thirdly, we've won the last game by the skin of our teeth. We have no events, no rationed events. It is...
And there's a traitor among us.
What?
Who is it? Stay tuned to find out.
There's no traitor. Don't listen to him. Of course, if you've been watching the other games, you already know this sort of
Why
thing.
don't we keep letting him shuffle his deck? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I thought your shuffle in game 2 was bad, but your shuffle in game 3 was worse.
Horrible.
These 4 go here.
Okay, so let's go through this.
2 epidemics in the first turn.
And then again.
Let's go through the setup here. There's one time where I always read through the setup,
Right,
you know.
right, you have to.
Okay, we did all that. Read the legacy deck. Here we go.
What's
Draw this card and read the other side during step 2 of the setup of your first game in March. If you have not opened 67, scratch this box now.
Did we do that one?
No, we went over here and did this. I think 67 is probably that. Yep, 67's on the board whether we like it or not.
Wait.
Oof.
They probably assumed we would do the 4 blues and then the 4 yellows. This needed 4 different blues. This one's harder to do than that one.
Yeah, but 67 might not be that, is it?
67 is that.
Wait, that's weird. Are we sure?
Oh, scratch. This is if scratch the first box below. Give me the coin.
Wow, way to break the game there, Vassal.
Every time I have to double check with him. So can we just move from here to here using one of these lines, or do we need a card every time, Tom?
It's critical that we recon South America soon before the Hollow Man sabotage something important.
They keep saying Hollow Man, but I don't know.
Wait a minute. I don't understand this. It says if you have not opened 67, scratch the first box below.
Okay.
Wait. Is there more underneath
But,
it? I'm doing this one.
No, that's it. No, there's nothing underneath. It's like the very edge. Put it right here.
But it says, destroy this card after resolving it. When will we scratch the second box? Am I supposed to destroy it before scratching the second box? Oops, I never opened this, I swear.
it's critical that we recon soon before Hollow Men. Well, it says we haven't resolved this card yet, though.
But I'm missing one of these.
I ate one.
Oh, you're kidding me.
In the betterment of, the rest of our games.
Got it. Okay. Well, meanwhile, let's just put that card aside then.
Yeah. Because,
so what's the story? What's it say?
I'm assuming that whenever we resolve this, maybe something's going to say scratch this off.
All right.
So what's it say?
It says it's critical that we recon South America soon.
Okay.
All right. Journal entry. Haven's been in trouble for a while. Old records attached show that the 4 main labs were never meant to go beyond 50 years. Nor were the supplies. Our leaders have been putting on a good show for a long time now. They knew the end was near. Now they are gone, and it's a race between us and the Hollow Men. We need to find the havens outside the Atlantic. They might have supplies or equipment we can use.
Ooh,
Sweet.
there's havens in the Pacific.
Year 57.
Oh, in the Indian Ocean.
Pearl was on the verge of a cure when it went silent. Opal, Jade, and Topaz are set up to support Pearl. They're not equipped to find a cure on their own. Transporting a potential cure from Pearl to Jade was always going to be a frantic dash. We must keep the routes between them viable. We now need to complete 3 objectives each month. Thanks. Complete 2 searches is a new objective we can do.
Oh, okay. You did one already
No, I think.
and wasted it.
You shut up.
Access a lost haven.
I don't even know how.
I bet you there's one over here in the Atlantic.
I almost shuffled that. Oops.
All right. Fantastic. All right.
All right, let's do it, man. I'm excited. I want to be his character. I want to be Owen.
We need to
So
supply
I
the
can
grid.
scar him up, kill him off.
Can you imagine, like a vindictive person? I want to play that character just one time, okay? And it is
Just go hang out where the green cubes
I'm
are.
going over here.
Die!
All right, we got to
this
supply the grid.
Scratchy stuff got
have you got it?
everywhere.
Oh, gee whiz.
Well, let's put 2 in every city.
2 in every
Well,
city at least.
Yes?
Not that one, no.
Okay.
Because it's not going to come up, right?
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure there's only 3 of each in the deck.
Can't you go back and check that?
Do you want me to look right now? We could do that.
They're not there. That's not even on the grid.
Sorry, dude. Okay. That's you don't care about the poor people in Moscow. I see.
They're not on our grid yet.
They're on their own grid.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
It's not good, guys. We only have 6 extra cubes after putting 2 in every city.
Except for, and that's foregoing putting anything in Lagos.
Do you want me to peek at these cards?
What do we need to find out?
It's
I think
technically still the setup of the game. We have not begun.
Yeah,
the
like
game
would we
yet.
need to go through the cards for something? Yeah, I guess.
Do you want to look through them, see if there's any in... Yeah, I'll reshuffle them.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we
Whatever.
got rid of 3.
I don't think there's any more Lagos, right? 3 of each.
Well, we were just assuming that, and yes, we're correct.
Okay.
So we don't need to put anything in Lagos.
So I say we put 2 there.
What is wrong with you?
Keep a lookout for the trader. It's one of these fellows.
Oh, I think the Eastern Seaboard is necessary to have 3 each.
Oh, yeah, by the way.
Sao Paulo.
I think we should put 3 in Cairo, because it's the farthest city to get to.
Yeah.
We got 2 left.
Do you want to put 1 in Chicago? There's 2 Chicago cards in the deck as opposed to the other ones, and it's harder to get to.
There's 3 Tripoli and 3 Istanbuls.
I know, but we can get to them and fix them faster than we can fix.
No, that's about the
Chicago.
same, isn't it? No, I guess it is.
No, because there's C's, and we can have the cards that we can. We got 1 left?
Yes.
Just throw it on the board and see where it lands.
No.
Do you want to protect our... We're going to be heading down there.
Yes.
There. All right.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
It's always the same.
Sao Paulo.
It's just weird when you say it out loud. Like
Jacksonville. Jacksonville. DC. Sao Paulo. Istanbul. Tripoli. Tripoli. Cairo.
Oh.
What happens if...
Cool.
Yeah, we would. If we did draw them, we would put plague
We would
markers
go
there.
down 1.
Yes.
You start. You
Dang.
possibly start after setup with already some incidents.
Yes.
That's crazy. All right, sweet.
Okay,
it's gonna
next.
happen later on in the game
Deal out
because
the
we
player
keep getting
cards.
fewer and fewer cubes.
Right.
All right. Well, Mad Maxina has to be in the game at this point because that's a mandatory objective. Did anyone get a search card?
Search.
No.
No. All right, let's get the characters out here.
I'm on.
What do I got here?
I'll do this meanwhile while Z's picking.
C goes first.
Okay, but that means we can put these out now.
All right, so what am I doing, man? Let's see. What are our objectives again? What are we trying to do?
Well, we got to build
Lost
the 3.
Haven just means probably open up one of these places.
We
So-
got to build the 3 supply centers. That's
Well-
my job.
Accessing a Lost Haven might be different than finding it.
Maybe. Sure, I'm sure it is. Yeah, I assume you have to connect to it.
Right.
Complete 2 searches. That's out of our control, really. What is the action to complete a search? Just be there and take an action to scratch it
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, that one we just have to. This one.
Transfer
this one can
supplies.
happen.
This pad.
This one is not that hard.
No, it's not.
This one. Well, I already have 2 yellow cards.
But again, that has to be one of them. Building more supply centers.
Yeah, so that's my job. I got to forget about anything else. But if you
I'm
guys
gonna
get
do
4
Miss
different
Patty
yellow cards,
here.
that's where we
Why
should
is her
head.
name Miss Patty again?
No, these don't have to be different.
No, 4 yellow cards. I mean,
Why is her name Miss Patty again? What were
she
we
was a
going-
no-nonsense librarian before the war began.
That's her deal? Okay. We're also not writing on the back of these. Is that okay? It doesn't matter?
Oh,
That's right. We're supposed to write which ones we've used.
Well, that's
and-
easy for me.
yeah, give me the Sharpie. I'll fix mine.
I did my man here 1 and 2. And
Prologue 1,
3, 4 now.
2, 3.
Right?
Tom V.
Tom checkmark.
Did we win? Yes, yes, yes.
And then put no in this one.
Yesterday
not
was
yet.
the 4th. So
Slightly premature
10-4,
on that one.
10-4, 10-4. Good buddy. 10-5.
All right.
And you have 3 different cards to fill out?
Yeah, that's okay. I'll do it later as between turns, maybe. All right. So yeah, I'll be Miss Patty, which means I start at Atlantis.
We won. There are now 13 cities on the grid. 0. Oh, you can just take your turn. So you're first.
I'm first.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go over here
What
for
do we have to do
1,
to connect a new city?
2, 3, and 4. So I'm gonna add some more supplies to Tripoli. That's gonna be my first thing.
Okay, so we have to spend 2 supply cubes.
Sam, what's your new special ability?
As an action, I can discard a city card while in a haven or supply center to move to any location. On the grid.
That's good. That could really come in handy.
That's why I picked it.
All right.
All right. So I moved, did 1, 2, and then put them out for 3.
Got it.
I mean, 2, 3, and then put them out for 4. That's what I meant.
good? Oh, good. That's all you then.
Okay, so it's any 4,
Yeah.
and I have a good power, which means once on my turn as an action, I can move a pawn to any other pawn. Which means if someone has a yellow card, I go there and bring you to me, and you can take it.
Meanwhile, you're destroying Tripoli and Chicago.
Oh, I just saved their butts, actually.
All right, Sam.
Miss Patty is a no-nonsense. She comes in with her ruler. Get away from here!
Well, Miss Patty used to be a
Hello,
mild-mannered
ma'am.
thing, but they dropped her into a vat of acid.
Oh, so she's like Miss Patty the Joker. Got it.
Miss Patty the Joker.
Patty Cake.
Oh my goodness gracious.
That's it, right? All right, you're up, man.
Let's see. Let's see. Should I go over to Istanbul and use produce supplies? Because I can discard Cairo and go to Istanbul.
Why don't we just nuke that card? Well, is there enough? Not really.
At a haven, supply fill all havens and supply centers within a population with supply cubes. So it would be 3, 6, 9,
No, plus 2 more here. 10, 11.
12. Oh yeah, 12. So we don't have enough, right? We only have 9 there.
It would
We
be
don't, but-
3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Yeah,
Yeah, but you could
there's
put
9.
but you could put just 1 in platform 1 and put the other 2 in Sao Paulo. Actually, we probably need some in.
It says fill all havens and supply centers to their population with supply cubes.
Well, yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't
up
mean
to
that-
the total
right, up
you
to,
have.
Right. I'm saying we don't fill this one up completely. We definitely fill that one up.
Yeah.
Of course, we rip that card up.
Yeah. You get to eat it.
Done deal.
Oh my goodness! All right. So you can pick all these up
Game
as
is
a,
very destructive. What's that cube over there? Oh, that's one of the.
so we can pick up all the cubes as a free action.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Wow,
3
that's
actions
super.
are you can
we
pick
really
them
need
up.
to be. That's something we got to take total use of
So
at this
I'm gonna
point.
pick these guys up.
And you can transfer them also between you and someone else for free if you're in the same place.
Then I will. That was a free action, right? Picking up, yeah. So, but that was one action playing that card, so that's 1. I can go to Istanbul using my runner ability.
Don't forget you got the shuttle flight now.
Doesn't help me.
No, it doesn't help me right now,
the shuttle
but
flight, but it does matter for getting down here too.
yes, I know. Let's just not forget it that we can do that now. Where's the
That was
Sharpie?
3.
Well, if we find New Haven, that's even better.
Yeah, we can get around.
That was 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2.
Where's the
You had it
Sharpie?
last. I don't know what he did with it.
Oh, over there, Tom. Can I have it?
So playing the card for all the spike uses 1. Using Cairo to go to Istanbul with my special ability is 2. I can place.
He is prologue.
Should I just leave blank and just start the first one off at game 3?
I'm gonna do that. Hey,
10. Yeah. We're not going to do 20 games.
instead of placing all 3 of these, I'm just gonna place 1 and then use my. Oh, there aren't any. Never mind. But still, I don't want to place all of these because I want to have some left for Tripoli. So maybe just place 2 in Istanbul.
Okay.
Is that all right?
I'm okay.
There we go. Oh, but I still have a 4th action now.
Oh, well then don't look at those cards.
All right, so I am going to forego my last turn because I really
No, you went to
I
Atlantis.
moved back to Atlantis. I'm going to move back to Atlantis, and now I'm drawing my 2 cards: Chicago with a search thing and produce
Ooh.
supplies.
And then here, Paris and Cairo. See, now we're running into the fact that we don't even have the cubes to put out. Okay, so my first action,
Yep.
I'm going to pick up 2 of these only, leaving 1 for you, Sam.
Cool.
Because I need the 2 for the whatever.
Yep.
And I have yellow, so I'm going to start heading.
Down here.
Right, so that was my first.
Wait,
that
why?
was a free action. Because I'm gonna be able. If I draw 1 yellow card, I got it. And if I don't, someone can come give it to me.
Okay, sure.
So I'm gonna go. So my first action, 1. I'm gonna pick that up on the.
I can give you this
Actually, I'll
one,
leave
Sao
that there.
Paulo. I can give you that on my turn.
By going there, but I can't build here, so that's pointless. I'll go here. Besides, I don't necessarily want you to give me 1. I'd rather you save your cards for that if possible.
Oh, I see.
If all I need to do is draw 1.
Got it. That was all your actions? You did them all?
I only spent 2. I did 2 actions total.
That's not good.
Then you got this. 3, 4. Oh, I guess
we
it
don't
doesn't
need- we
matter.
don't need any
Right.
I'll, oh, I wasn't Atlantis, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I'll just pick up the cubes, I guess.
Okay, sure.
Epidemic.
Put it right here. Whatever. What?
Just for once, we want
Every
you.
single game
I
has
just want
been
you to
first
not-
turn we have it up into it.
Istanbul is cleared. One of our good cities.
It's all your fault, Zinger.
I hate you so much.
You guys are so mean. I quit on the world.
The world quit on you first, so don't worry about it. Oh my goodness. All right, we can do this. I really didn't like having Z go first there. That kind of sucked. Because,
Bro, the hate.
Why don't you just take me out back and shoot me?
well, Tripoli.
Come on, man. That's me.
Paris.
Don't hurt me.
It's your turn.
Oh, you suck.
Oh, I'm sorry. You shuffled that deck, sir.
It's a random deck of cards, though.
However, you could give me that card now, and I can build the.
Never! Not giving you squat. 1. Right? You feel me? 2.
Why would you not produce supplies there instead as 1 action? Which punched 3 there.
Maybe, but oh man, I'm putting myself in danger by doing what I'm thinking I'm doing. Sure, let's do that. 3. So that's 1 action. I can move my pawn to another pawn for another action. That's 2.
Yes.
3.
You're not in
No,
danger.
forget
here.
it. 3.
You're not in danger.
Oh,
here.
you're right. I'm not. 3.
This is a safe place.
And then I'll take it back for 4. That's right. That's right. You will learn
That's how I roll.
to treat me correctly.
Take a cube.
Took it.
Take some cards.
Taking them. What else should I do, boss?
Jacksonville.
Done.
Sao Paulo.
Kill them. Done.
Well, we're not actually killing people. We're just taking away their food.
Their food, their supplies. They're trying to get diapers and whatnot. Go.
And you want to go search Chicago?
I gotta go to Istanbul first.
All right, so that's 1.
Produce supply. No, yeah, that's 3.
Yeah. 2.
2.
It's rough. Hey, you could always connect to a new city. Well, there's no cubes. Oh, you could take one. Don't forget, that is one of our things.
So it was 2. I have 2 actions right now.
Yeah.
We have to connect 2 new cities to the grid. That's one of our objectives, and we need to do 3 objectives.
Yeah, but do I want to go?
Well, we should probably figure out which ones we're doing. We have to do the mandatory.
Well, yeah, we were
connecting-
kind of looking at this one, and then we were looking at this one as saying, will we get the cards,
I
right?
don't know. See, reconning. See that card that we got before that says we need to do this soon. I wonder if we don't do that, it's going to happen anyway, but it's going to come in like a worse.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
right.
I'm sure that's going to happen.
So
Maybe we'll give you a
see,
different
the thing,
sticker
what I'm
with
thinking
cities
is that
missing or something.
reconning an unknown region. That's kind of a razor's edge because, yeah, it's cool. We get to see all this new stuff, but then it also makes it more difficult.
It did give us airplanes, though,
Yeah.
and that is handy.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to because we'll get. Yes, we have a bigger scope. We also get new things from helping these
The
people.
more cities in our the tighter we, what is it? The tighter you clench your grasp, the more stars systems slip through your fingers.
Wow.
Okay, shut up.
That was a good try. That then you
Take this.
destroyed in its delivery.
Take this, and I'm going to establish a supply route to Frankfurt.
All right, so
Frankenfurter?
Cheers.
I'm going to add the Frankfurt cards to the pile here.
So you
there
can
are
just-
2, and there are.
Do they go right in there?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, sorry, you're right. They go
Oh.
here. But these go here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And then, well, do you want to use the thicker one?
What thicker one?
Sharpie,
the
the thicker
Sharpie.
Sharpie.
Because the lines are a little thicker.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll take that one. I need to fill in the new city we got. Or check that Frankfurt is now on the grid. That's true. The more cities we get on the grid, the more. If we get. What do we need to get over? We have 12, 13. We have 14. If we get 3 more cities on the grid, we get way more benefits between rounds.
That's true.
I agree. I'm going to fix
So
it.
Frankfurt's on the grid, from Istanbul anyway.
It's like arts and crafts with Sam Healy over here.
Now, dude, he does a really good job at this.
It still sickens me.
It doesn't even make any sense. All right.
Done? Ew, it's fatter now than the other ones. That one's printed
Are you
on.
kidding me? You're fixing
Oh,
the
it is printed on. Okay.
You're fixing
I
a
thought it was-
printed line.
See what I mean? All right, let's do it, man. Come on. Stop messing around.
Not messing around. Making our experience good.
At some point, we do
that
need to
with
connect these
Crayola.
two now, though.
I know, right?
Why? Nah, man. Forget that. Paris is. It's a dead end.
All right. Oh, we only need to connect one. Yeah, connecting those actually doesn't also increase our.
Doesn't increase anything, right? Anyway, so that one's almost done. We need 3.
That was only 2 actions, I believe, right? No, you moved there for 1, right? Or were you already there?
1,
And then you used the card
2,
for 2.
3,
You have 1 more action.
4.
All right.
Righty.
DC and Istanbul. Oh, Sam. Sam's pretty good at calling these cities that are
I
about
know,
to get
he's
hit.
good. He's got some sort of sixth sense.
All right.
Nah, man. You know something we don't know.
There's now a thing here.
Oh, we got 2. No, 1. That's actually 1.
Right.
That one doesn't
We
count.
only built 1. Okay, but I built it. That was my first action. I got a couple cubes left. If I had a third black card, I could build another one up somewhere close. But either way, I'm gonna head that way. So 2. Sam's probably not gonna head this way, so I'm gonna grab that. 3, 4. I'm gonna sit here. I'm not gonna drop the cube off yet, though. All right. Oh yes. Oh, this is even better. Counts as 2 cards for the build supply action. We didn't draw either of those last turn.
No.
Okay. And Chicago and Istanbul. Well, Sam.
There you go.
So
Alright, see?
Jacksonville looks like it needs some help.
Yeah, because that's a do-up.
Why is this part of the board so...
Empty?
Yeah.
Because we got like 9 more months to go here. That's why.
Well, Pandemic Season 1 in March was like... and then in September did the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, do you think this one will have like a...
I don't think it'll be. I think it'll be a different months, of course, but.
So what are
Oh,
we
right,
doing,
right. But
man?
I mean, you think that one of those hard rights is going to happen?
So should I do that? Should I try to get to Jacksonville, put one of these out there?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's.
That's all I can do is put one, actually two. Okay.
It's set to pop.
1, 2, 3, and I'll put both of these out for 4.
All right, draw some cards. I hope you draw some yellows.
Thanks.
Well, that has yellow in it.
Hey, don't thank me. You're the one who shuffle.
You're the one who said, "Oh, I hope you draw some yellow."
That was a
Phil.
positive thing.
I hope you die.
New York just emptied.
New York is fine. We need those cubes in the supply.
Some guy drove in and like...
They don't need a surplus. Why are they special?
We're looking at the silver lining here, fellas. That's
That
what
was
it
the
is.
second infection. All right, but hey, no plague has showed up at all.
We're doing fine, he said, dooming them forever.
Chicago,
I feel good. I
Jacksonville.
feel great. I feel wonderful.
Hey, I just saved Jacksonville, man.
All right, Sam.
Oh boy. Okay, Frankfurt is not in the pack yet, so I don't need to worry about that one.
But if you went to Frankfurt, you could add another city to the grid, completing that objective.
Do we want to do that?
Well, I don't really want to add these loser cities to our network, but
Okay.
I feel like we need to at some point, right?
Here's what's going to happen then. Actually, no, I can't. I would have to take 2 actions. Well, that's all I'd be able to do, though.
But that would finish an objective. I mean, we're trying to win the game, right?
Yeah.
What about protecting New York, though?
That's what I was thinking, because I can get over there and produce supplies in 2 turns.
I'm cool with that too. That's just stopping the bleeding.
Oh,
now.
wait, no, I'm not in a supply center, but it would take me 3 turns to do it, because I would have to move to Atlantis, discard the card, and then play this card. Then I would have one at one.
What, how are you flying? Oh, because you have the...
I have that runner ability.
Yeah.
I can do it.
All right. I mean, it's up to you.
Or, I mean, here's the thing. I can do that, go over to Chicago, search, which is also one of the other objectives, and then come down to Denver and maybe go to LA
Or San Fran.
or San Fran.
So again, I think we need to focus on which of the 5 objectives, which
True.
3 we want to do, though.
Well,
Let's
I mean,
not
that-
make a little progress on 4 of them.
That would lock it down, though, wouldn't it? The problem is that this is contingent upon it coming up here.
Yes, we need another one.
That's the problem.
Well, we should get another one. I mean, they're in the deck.
Says the man who shuffled the deck.
They're the last 3 cards to the round.
All right, well, here's what I'm going to do, because I'm tired of just sitting here doing nothing.
Do it.
I'm going to...
Take charge, Owen Lars. Drink that blue milk like it's nobody's
here.
beeswax.
I'm going to take this, because it's a free action, and then I'm going
People on the house were
to...
about to eat a sandwich. I'm
I'm
Give
going
me
to
that supply.
discard... I'm going
Mix it
to
up. Puts it in a bag.
I'm discarding London, because I'm in a haven to fly to New York. I'm going to use this. That's 3 to put... Oh, only 2. Ugh.
So 2 is better than
Yeah, that's
dying.
true. Only 2 there. And then
How many actions have you taken?
that's 3. Because
Okay.
I got 1, 2,
So
3.
So do your free thing then.
Yeah, but this
and
is...
my free thing.
Wait, what? 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
1,
Flying
2,
or whatever. 3.
3,
And the free one.
and my last one.
Got it. Not the free one, but like the automatic one.
Yeah, my
All right, we got Paris. Has been plagued, gentlemen. And New York. What? What? Sam is. I'm telling you, Sam is like has X-ray vision that goes through the depth of one card.
Just one card
One
away?
card, and you can also see reversing on what's on the other side of the card.
Sure. That's very specific X-ray vision.
It's
useless mostly, but you're great at playing cards.
I wonder if should I use my cube ability or should I just use the cards? I got
What
the
are you
cards.
doing?
I'm building a supply center.
Use the cards if you need to.
Right, I can use the cubes for other things, right? So there's 4. Cairo now is a supply
So let me get this
center.
right. 3 cards without the cubes will do it for you?
No, 4 cards without the cubes.
Sorry, I've got to.
This one counts as 2.
Got to text my son.
Right.
All right, so that's my first action. My second action
And so we've got 2 of them now.
will be to go to Cairo.
Mm-hmm.
My third is to drop off 2 cubes here, I guess. And my fourth will be to take another cube.
Okay.
All right, Atlanta and this. This is the search Sam
Take
did.
that up 1, the mandatory objective up there.
This thing?
Yes, we're at 2 now.
I wonder if you had to search again. I'm going to have to read the rules and search. Like, can I do this ability every time I'm in Atlanta? I don't think so, but I'll look it up.
No, I think the searching is the scratching the thing off.
Probably.
I assume, yeah.
All right, also Istanbul
Which is
and Washington. We got 2 more empty cities,
great.
guys.
Great.
Yeah.
Fantastico.
What happened?
I cleared out 2 cities because I'm awesome.
Worst.
I thought in Pandemic we were trying to get the cubes
Off the board.
off the board.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So Sam's near Washington. I'm not going to worry about that. But so are you.
Okay, it actually says, if you reveal a companion, their power works for this and future games. Otherwise, due to the effect shown by the search immediately, has no further effect in this or any future game.
Got it.
So that means there's some companions that we can use over and over? That's pretty cool.
Yes.
That's if we ever do another search again.
Never. There again, all at the bottom. I could go to Cairo for 1, with you being there.
Got it.
Go into Istanbul for 2,
Got it.
3. Let me steal one of these while I'm with you. That's free. And 4.
You may do that.
Thank you. I need permission. It's like verbal confirmation on the airplane. Are you willing and able to operate this emergency exit? You have to say it. Yes. Thank you.
That's right, because if you go, they're like, we need to, you
need to say yes.
Yes.
Yeah. We need verbal confirmation. All right.
All right,
Now
draw.
you're drawing cards.
This is going to be yellow. Okay, I meant
wrong.
this one's going to be yellow.
So wrong.
There's nothing I can do with 5 blue. Well, I guess I'm 1 blue away from another last
discard a
last
card.
mandatory thing.
Yeah, discard a card. Yeah.
Istanbul
Oh,
and
yes.
Sao Paulo.
Hey, that was good. It still feels like just putting Band-Aids on everything, though, right?
Yeah, it does.
All right, do it, man.
Ready?
Actually,
So 1 more blue, and I can
you
do
could
the
build the
last one.
stupid supply center.
They're not stupid, okay? Why is mine got to be stupid, but yours are like heroic?
Mine are temples of wonder.
So,
Mine is like a tent with
1,
dog chow.
2.
Do it. Go to Chicago. Learn. Search.
Pop that blue mill.
Search. What's inside it?
From my yak. Yak.
3. Do I drop this off for 4
Only if you don't want to die.
and then wait for my next turn to do this?
We're not close to winning, so
That's the safer thing to do, right?
yes. Hate being safe, but you're right.
Safe is good. What do you
Take
hate
care of
being-
yourself if that's what you have to do.
Gets to live, I guess.
Oh,
Whoo, you got 2 of them.
no.
Yeah, and they're right next to each other, too.
I want to see what city gets cleared.
So that's done
Well,
on my next
hang
turn.
on. New York just got emptied.
Oh, dang.
all right.
Also,
I can
we're
only
drawing-
do so much over here,
drawing
fellas.
3 cards now.
Stop going to shawarma over there.
It was delicious.
That's true.
Also,
what
if I
am-
remember correctly, G.I. Joe's headquarters is somewhere around here. That's correct, wasn't it? Over like in Egypt somewhere?
I don't remember.
It was in the desert. I remember that.
Yeah.
In only
It
the
was in
movie.
an undisclosed location.
Paris,
It pops again.
Sao Paulo,
Ouch.
and Istanbul.
We're 3 already?
Ouch.
Sam, I think that you, those 2 search things. I don't know. I would do it on your turn no matter what anyway. And we just got to.
We got to connect another city.
Well, yeah, but he can do that too.
I know what I'm saying, but I mean, that's
The problem is we're not close to getting another.
That's
But
it.
I can
It
produce
has to be.
supplies. I can produce
Well,
supplies.
I'm close. I'm close. If I take Atlanta from you,
Oh,
I can
that's
bring you to
interesting.
me or me to you.
But we need to be in a
Help
blue.
me help you.
We need to be in a blue city for that to. We need to be in a blue city for that to happen, right?
Well, Atlanta.
Oh, man, why would...
Why do we need to be in Atlanta? You said you can take any card from me.
No. I can take the card I can take, but I can jump one pawn to another pawn.
Atlanta sucks though. It's like way over there.
Yeah, but
How
it's,
do I get there?
You swim, man.
Profundity.
No, I can't get there, Z. That's not worth it. I could go 1, fly here, 2, 3, 4. I'm still 2 away.
You need to get over there, or I will nuke this part of the world.
How about I go fix New York?
Sure,
Sounds like
I
a
guess.
good idea.
And then you can escape from New York.
Oh, that's another
Snake
game.
Plissken.
Here's another thing I could do. I could do the bottom part of this.
That doesn't help New York, though.
Help Sao Paulo.
And Lagos. Well, Lagos doesn't.
And I can pick up the cubes on the way to New York.
Yeah, but then New York pops on your way.
Well, hang on. So I play the card for 1. I then go 2, 3, 4. That's correct. I can't do that, but I can't do it anyway.
No, you can take one from here before you leave.
Now it doesn't matter. If I go 1, 2, 3, oh yeah, I can drop 1 cube. Well, I have another one here too.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's better than nothing.
Or I can play this card now too, but that's a waste. I'd rather use the
Yeah,
card
use
for the
it
big
for the
thing.
big juicy
Okay,
power.
so 1, flying 2.
So you got to take that cube, though, right?
That's a free action.
Yeah, it's
I'm
free.
taking both then.
Whoa, demon!
3 and dropping. Because with this card, we can fill up the places with these.
Oh, okay, got it. I retract my previous demon statement.
Accusation of demonness.
I
Demonness.
have 2 blacks. That's okay, but all right, here we go. Chicago, New York,
Oof.
and New York.
Whoa, yeah.
man!
Yeah, you're welcome, baby.
You could have been scarred for life.
Whoa!
I also could have died, by the way, fellas. Just want you to know.
No, you couldn't have died.
See, he's over there. Me too. Like, shut up.
I
Like that's the guy who got his leg blown off. So he comes up. Paper cut.
All right, what am I doing, man?
You putting the ripped up cards in the
One,
bottle?
Yes, I
two.
am.
You gonna throw it in the water
My
and we'll find it and
bottle
I'll
of
be
memories.
like, what is this message? What does any of this mean?
1, 2.
It's a cryptic message in a bottle.
Do people still do that? Throw message, put message in the bottle
I
and
have
throw
no,
'em?
I'd imagine somebody does it somewhere. Yeah,
Isn't that like littering now? It's like against the law?
it is. Yeah,
I'm gonna
Always
just do
was.
it, man. Whatever. I'm gonna go here for 1 action.
What does
2,
that do? How do you get all the way? Oh,
Because you can go to where
that's
you
your
are.
action.
3,
Right. You got your own set of wings.
4.
Oh. A light bulb has gone off over my head.
Why? What do you mean?
I get to you. Oh, you don't even need me anymore. And that counts as 2.
I
of
didn't
the
need you in
color.
the first place, to be honest. I was trying to make you feel
I
useful.
discard down to 7 before we destroy half the world.
5. I can put a supply center there, right?
Yeah, it's not going to be like an amazing place in Atlanta, but what do you do?
This guy's judging the supply center. All right, done. No, 5, 6, 7. I got to get rid of one more. All right.
Are you ready to die? Jacksonville, DC, and Istanbul.
That's another trip.
Wow, the East Coast has been obliterated. When we turn these cards over, is this the hollow man running up and stealing the supplies, or is it just people eating?
I think it's a little bit of both, right?
Yeah, thematically speaking, at least.
All right.
So,
All right, Sam, finish
on
those
my turn,
objectives.
I'm going to search in Chicago. Where's that?
So what's our last one? I'm going to do the last one here for the final supply center.
That's-
You're
Sam's
doing
gonna-
that.
I'm going to make the 2 cities. I might be able to get that on this turn.
So it's connect one more city
You
and
don't
I-
have the 2 cubes. Unless you pick them up from Denver and use them that way.
Yeah, you could do that.
And then I'll get a score.
It's Denver.
You like that one, Derek? He ain't listening.
We're talking about blowing up your city.
Talking about letting Denver burn.
Not burn necessarily, but we're not gonna burn it. But if it starts to burn, we're also not gonna
Stop it
put it
from
out necessarily.
continuing to burn.
I'm not gonna throw fuel on it, but I'm also not gonna throw water on
All
it.
right, what happened?
Aye!
I hope some of these aren't like bad.
They're all
They might
bad, I
be,
think, for
guess.
your lungs.
This is not bad for your lungs.
Just read the card.
Stop.
All right. Survivors here are holding on despite supplies being gone for years. They told us how their haven in the Pacific stopped supply runs for unknown reasons. You may put up to 2 supply cubes in Chicago from the stockpile.
I say no. It's in May.
You may. It says you may.
Just,
Come on, you guys, weirdos.
so that was one action.
So that's 1
I do like the little.
free
I like
action.
the bits of story.
Oh, you're cleverer than me. The Chicagoans, he's like, here's some supplies, guys.
I need those.
I need those. See ya, fellas.
I heard there's a city that way.
All right, so then you're
one.
going here for 2.
2,
Searching Denver.
3.
I knew a guy named Denver once. I thought that was an odd name.
That's his name. Was his name
His name
Denver,
was
or is his
Denver, yeah.
name? I guess?
Oh,
Does it say companion?
I found a companion.
In Denver? What could it be?
His name's Derek.
Is it a dog?
No, I'm just kidding.
That, if it was Derek,
That would be super weird.
crazy.
Yeah, a heck of a coincidence.
Is there a picture?
Yeah,
I like that.
You look like a dork.
he does.
Dude, I'm sorry, but I don't think our characters have anything to talk
No,
about
what are
here.
you talking about? She's cool. Furiosa? She's amazing.
Every morning you got to get up and reapply that paint, unless it's permanent red
people do
tattoo.
that now.
It's
you
a
know.
permanent red tattoo. All right, logistics expert. You may do the established supply lines action with 1 fewer supply cube if you have this card in your hand.
That's awesome.
I don't know what that meant.
No, that means
We need to be careful scratching these, by the way, because it kind of shows. You may do the established supply lines action. I don't know what that means.
that's the draw of the thing.
Yeah, with 1 less cube.
He only needs to do it for 1 cube now.
Oh, like literally, this is exactly what he needs, basically, right
Yes.
now.
Yes.
What are the chances of that?
Sam has been has the golden touch in this series so far.
Here's the golden touch.
But you know who
back
does not?
Who? Can I guess?
It's whom. But
I don't have the language skills either,
All right.
apparently.
actually,
So,
it is who, I'm pretty sure.
Does it need to be?
Yeah, you put it there.
Does it need to be
And then you draw the
LA
line.
or San Fran?
Well, if we bring out... Okay, well, here, we can look at the cards for each one. Bringing out San Fran brings 2 bads, 2 goods. LA brings 1 bad, 1 good. There's a double search for LA, double search for San Fran, and a normal for San Fran. LA brings more yellow into the mix, which we might need for the future.
You need this and this. I would do. I would
LA
do
also
LA.
is the city of
LA.
1, which means if it pops, it's dead.
Well, whatever. We get to open more stuff.
We can do LA? I don't care. I'm good with either one.
We would always spend points to kick them up. Also, don't forget.
I used to live in San Francisco. Let's do San Francisco.
Sorry, man. That your logic was bested by outside the game experience.
What did you say? Live there.
What did you say?
That it was better for yellow cards to be in play,
Okay.
and that the drawback. No, do San Fran. Hey, who cares? Do whichever one you want. You're the one who did it. You discovered it.
Yeah, I know.
Just know that when I discover something, I'll do whatever I want. Be like, hey, I heard of this place once. I saw a picture of it in a book. I'm doing it.
I think they somehow they like make some of the cities like they made LA small on purpose. Like, yeah, you thought LA was a big city. It's all 1 now.
Just for what? What do you mean?
I don't know. They're trying not to be obvious. Like the same big
that's
cities are
too
big.
We assume if there's more people,
and-
more bad things happened, I think is what it is.
Complete 2 searches.
All right, cool.
So now one of you have to pull your weight.
I built
I just completed 2 objectives
I built-
on my own.
I built 2 things.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
saying.
doing the last thing.
I wonder who's sitting here doing nothing.
I'm about to do it.
Oh, there's another search thing too for
Do
you.
it.
Eh.
Do
All right,
it.
here we go. Tripoli.
You might have too many cards.
No, I got 7.
Sao Paulo. Oh man. Move that down.
Where was it?
It was on
Well,
3.
yeah.
It was on 3.
Okay, and then Cairo. So should I do one of these? I'll fill Sao Paulo and Tripoli and all havens. We have tons of cubes.
Yes.
And then I can go grab cubes and swing over to Istanbul and drop off some because I got an Istanbul card. Oh, let me just do this first.
we need to
Action
refill
1.
that.
So you need to do this. We got to check one of these off first.
Right.
Of all.
Good.
Where's the thin Sharpie?
The thick one works too. It's a check.
Well, I'll let you do it
1.
if it's going to be a check.
Here.
Because
2.
I would put an X there, but
I'm going to do
Yes. 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 And yes. All right, great. So we filled everything up.
mm-hmm.
So DC and Jacksonville and Istanbul are all bad.
I did a square.
The problem is I don't have any cubes. But that was my first action. So for my second action, I go here, grab all these. I can go 3-4 and do Washington, or I can fly over to Istanbul and drop off 3. Or I can go to Jacksonville. It's just a guess again.
I would keep a new cube from showing up before like Istanbul is going down in population.
Period.
You're right. Okay, so 3, 4. Let's keep DC alive. Or do you want me to keep Jacksonville from going down to 1?
So hold on, 3, 4, and then you drop off cubes? That's not free.
Yeah, dropping off cubes is not free.
1, 2. 3, 4. 3. I gotta do Istanbul. Sorry. I have the card for Istanbul.
Which cards do you have? Cairo, Istanbul. Okay, sure.
That's all I can do. I mean, I could also fly to another spot, but they're already all full.
Jeez.
And the city that gets cleared out is Cairo. All right. Well, if we can survive this,
We're doing well considering we
we're-
are getting no funding. You
I
know
don't
what
think
I mean?
I don't actually think we're gonna not survive this because we would have to get 4 green cubes, and we're only drawing 3 cards. Right? We're only drawing 3 cards.
You know, you end it. Oh, I guess it won't matter.
Yeah. Again, it's that win or lose situation. Same thing we were in last
But
game.
again, if I don't do this, you will have another turn. Right? I mean, I could just wait.
Move that down
I
1.
mean, everybody needs a little bit of exposure.
You need to
Tripoli.
expose yourself.
Oh my goodness.
Stop. That goes
Why?
down by 1.
Why? What did we hit?
Cairo.
All right. That's it.
I'm done.
And I'm done.
I'll pass this round.
No, man, like, we're done. This is 2 cards for doing this. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a new supply center right where I am in Atlanta, and that's it.
Wow, we did win that.
Right? Is that everything? We're sure?
We did.
Connect 2 new cities. 2 new cities. We connected.
LA and Frankfurt.
That was actually not
we
even as
did,
close as our last
searches.
game.
complete 2
Chicago and
searches,
Denver.
and we did the 3 new supplies.
Yeah, well,
These
this is-
3, that one was permanent. Those 3.
This
Okay.
is until they're like, you still haven't exported South America?
Yeah, that's true. We really should have done that this round, huh?
All right, so yay, a win. And there are now how many more cities on the grid? We added Los
2.
Angeles and
Added to.
we added Frankfurt, right?
Yes.
So that's 12, 13, 14, 15 cities on the grid. Oh, man. 2 more cities and we get an extra bonus. Okay, so adjusted population. All right, here we go. Paris is down to 1. Let's cancel.
Paris is down to 1.
Cairo is down to 2.
What?
Cairo,
Cairo's at
Cairo.
2.
2.
Istanbul is 2.
Istanbul is 2.
Atlanta is now 2 rather than 1.
You're welcome.
Don't call it a comeback.
They have an airport again.
Yeah, like with 2 planes.
2 planes.
And Tripoli is a 4.
That's good news.
I always believed in Tripoli.
Yeah, but Tripoli being a triple and a 4, it's kind of...
Quadrupoli.
That's the new name of it?
Quadrupoli is the name.
And Lagos is 4. Wow, I didn't expect to win that game going in.
I really thought we were going to lose that for sure. That's crazy.
But it wasn't as close as the other game.
No, you're right. I mean, no, it was still, we were suffering through that, but well, you had a good turn where you completed
Yeah.
2 of those
All right,
things.
check the
right?
legacy deck. Let's see what happens here.
You're still winning?
Open the following doors right now. K.
Oh, something. I feel something. I feel the shift coming.
That's a big one. Chart C lane. Spend 2 supply cubes from your character card to draw a C lane from your port location to another port location. Use a pen or a marker. The C lane may curve, but it cannot cross land, unexplored areas, other sea lanes, or more than 1 red region line, like the one below South America. So it can cross 1 of those, but not 2.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's what those are.
Oh, so we'll be able to, unfortunately, until we explore here, we can't attach LA and San Fran all around, but we should as soon as we can.
Yes.
When you connect the city to the grid with a C lane, take that matching city card, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's K,
Okay.
and I'm sure 24 is going to be the action for our cards.
Right.
And that was correct. 47 comes on the board. More scars. Yay! Disoriented. When you do the chart C lane action, you must spend 1 more cube. Missing the C.
Yeah,
If you start in a port, you lose an action. No, you lose an action if you start not in a port.
Dang.
You're a pirate. Embezzler. When you do the make supplies action, also move a cube from the stockpile into the reserve.
Ooh!
I don't want that scar ever.
You're destroying our possible stockpile? Ouch!
And then E. I wonder why there's like differences in the letters and stuff, or these maybe the letters are all manual.
We should have left those.
Uh-oh.
We should have left these out in case we want to choose
That's right.
to do that.
Tripoli.
That's already
Apollo
there.
always starts with 1, yeah.
Tripoli.
Oh, we have a new thing in the rule book. It's called Stretch Too Thin. I believe this is in setup. I remember seeing a 5. Yep.
Okay.
Count the city cards in the player deck. Set aside the number of epidemic cards indicated below. In step 7, make this number of piles and add an epidemic card to each pile. So if there's 36,
Wait, what?
if we have more than 36 cards in the deck, we have more than 5 epidemics. Hang on a second.
This number goes up to 10.
Wait. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness.
This is amazing.
Dang.
Stretch too thin
That is
indeed.
not right. That's not right.
Stop.
Davio and Leacock, you're mean individuals.
Well, fine. I can do that.
You'll have fun playing this game.
Well, hang on. Let me pull out the other epidemics and see how many cards we have, just out of curiosity, because this don't sound so good. I'm destroying these cards as fast
So
as I can.
count the number of city cards, set aside the number of indicated below. Step 7. Yeah, okay, got it.
Do we have? Let me see how many we got.
Yeah. Oh, it's just city cards.
This doesn't feel like less than
I'm
36.
missing 2 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7,
Is it
8.
only these?
It's just city.
It says city cards.
Count the city cards in the player deck.
Oh, in the player deck? Okay, it doesn't say count the... Look over here. Right here. 53 player cards. 27
Yes,
fixture
36 city cards.
cards. Okay.
City cards. They mean city.
Oh,
yeah,
but we
specific.
started with 36 of them?
But we've gotten rid of some.
No, we
Right,
get
so
rid
if
of
we
those city
open new
cards.
places, as we discover new places, that number goes up. Yeah, that's what they're
13,
doing. They're
14, 15,
adjusting
16, 17,
again.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. What is 46?
46 is 7 of them.
We add 2 epidemics. Oh my.
I was right! It's gonna go all the way over!
You're right, it will actually now.
Oh man.
In fact, it could possibly hit the end, and then every time it happens, it just hits the end again.
It's crazy.
This is insanity. Go, keep going. What else are we doing here?
Well, we stopped. That's the end of the. Okay,
That's it?
now we gotta do the back of the rulebook stuff. Okay, so I did the legacy deck, game end area. So these get added here. If there's at least one city with 0 population, no. If you've lost 4 games in a row, no. So that's that.
And Sharpie, I actually won this game.
All right, now we get to do the spend production unit. So once again, we have 5 production units to spend. What do those infection cards, those lockdowns and well stacked cards do? The infection ones, if this card is in the discard pile, you can discard a power to destroy this card at any time. So we can blow one of these up. If there are 2 more supply cubes in the city when this card's drawn, do not remove any supply cubes.
This was March, right?
Wow.
This was March, right? The
Yes.
month?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to put out another permanent supply center? They cost 3.
I think we probably should.
However, we also have this helmsman thing. That gives the person a free drive ferry action every turn. A free move every turn is a huge deal. Or move a supply cube from the stockpile to a city matching a card in your hand. That's pretty powerful too. When doing a delivery supplies action, you may put supply cubes on an adjacent location instead of your current one. But this, what about the supplier? If you have a card in your hand, you can put a cube there.
Let me see. Supplier 1. Once on your turn as an action, move a supply cube from the stockpile to a city matching a card in your hand. It's pretty good.
Hey, you know, you could, I'm looking at the board here, we could draw a line from Jacksonville all the way down to Sao Paulo, and you could do one here as long as you're careful, and go up to London. We're skipping the middle ones to save us time.
We can't cross lines.
Yeah, I think so.
That's so crazy. I guess that's true.
I like the drawing lines in the board thing. I like that we're building our own map. I mean, they obviously set these cities up so that you can't do, they deliberately did this, you can't.
Right. They
as
say
long
they
as-
specifically say it has to be a straight line. Yeah.
Not to mention, if we draw lines a specific way, we can't even cross those lines.
How many points
Gotta
do
be
we
careful
have
not
this
to-
round to spend?
We have 5 again.
I mean, this broker is pretty good for this character, I think.
What's the broker do?
As an action, discard a city card to take a card of the same color from the player discard pile. But again, it's all movement. I don't know.
I'm really worried about the next game. 7 cards? That's crazy.
This is a free action.
Which one?
Coordinator. As a free action, move a pawn to your location if it is in an adjacent location.
That's not that powerful. I'm telling you, this one is super powerful. So these 2 are really powerful. Getting a free movement action every turn is a big deal. It basically gives you 5 actions because almost no one ever takes a turn and doesn't move.
Yeah.
I think we should give that to someone, like maybe Sam even.
The move free.
Yeah.
There you go, runner,
Well,
farmer,
no, then you can take
helmsman,
that
jumper.
too one. You can both take one.
But we're not doing one of these again? Well, if we do helmsman, we can't do one of those.
If we what?
If we do helmsman, we can't do one of those. So we only
Yeah.
have 5 points.
We now have 4 different yellow cities on the grid, so we really can't do this. We really should do this next turn, I think.
As a free action, move a pawn to your location. Take your turn as an action.
Do we have any more cards that in our hands that could do this? Did we have any of those? Where I need to
Foundations? Yeah, we
Tom.
used some.
Tom.
Do we
Doesn't
have
say that
new-
they have to be in our hands when we do this.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
I need. Well.
Yeah, it's coming.
Do we have new ones?
Yeah, here they are.
Here.
All right, well, Z, we just need you to decide what we're going to do here. I mean,
Well, I mean, you saying helmsman, you're going to give Sam helmsman? Again, I'm
Well,
worried about making one character really strong and then they die.
yeah, I know. Do you want to
'Cause-
put out another? Do you want to put out another thing on the board?
What's another thing?
Another permanent?
I don't think so.
We can fly between them, though. What if we made that one in Atlanta permanent? If we make that one in Atlanta permanent, we can pop into the Central America.
Easy peasy.
Okay. How much is that? 3, though, right?
It's 3. Yeah.
Which means we got 2 left.
Also, that brings us full circle back to the first pandemic. Because that's where there's always a CDC in Atlanta.
Okay, where is that thingy?
Sam was using it for drawing a straight line.
Okay.
This thing.
Yeah.
Got it.
What are we doing with the other 2 points? Did you want to take that thing? That broker?
No,
do
I
it.
don't care. I mean,
What do you want to do? Want to put these out?
yeah, let's do some of those. Let's do a couple of those then.
What's the one that? What city do we want to, like, if it has 3 cubes, or if it has, is it 2 cubes?
It says, well stocked is one action and says if there are 2 or more supply cubes in this city when this card is drawn, do not remove any. And then lockdown says if this card is in the infection discard pile, any player may discard a player card to destroy this card at any time.
Well, here's an interesting idea. Listen to
Well
this.
stocked is pretty cool.
The well-stocked, look at this. What if we put well-stocked in LA?
Uh-huh.
LA, and we put 2 cubes in LA at the beginning of the game. There's only 1 LA card in this pile.
Uh-huh.
It will never pop. LA will never pop for us if we do that.
Sure, let's do it.
All right, we have 1 left over. You want to add a population?
I say we add a population to either Jacksonville, Cairo, Istanbul. Man, Cairo and Istanbul are really giving us trouble.
I think it should be one of those 2 at
Every
least.
single-
Over Jacksonville, because we got Washington to back up those 2. These are harder for us to get to.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
I think Cairo.
Whichever one it is.
Cairo's the end of the line, right?
You want to do
I
Cairo?
mean, they're both the end of the line.
Add a population. Well,
Sure.
Cairo's next to Tripoli. Istanbul is farther away.
Istanbul.
All right. Well, then you said you can take the sticker off because it started at
It started at.
3. Yeah, because it went down 1.
Destroy it. Destroy it.
All right. So we are doing better than we did in. We are doing better than we did in Pandemic Legacy 1. We lost in February in Pandemic Legacy 1. I remember that.
Right.
So we haven't lost yet, actually, but not for the lack of the game trying.
Yeah, really.
Really. Gee whiz.
We got to give. I think this game we played well. I think the last game was luck.
Oh, and I'm sure luck will be a part of it, but it's a tense game experience, that's for sure.
So either way, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Still really enjoying it. Still waiting to see what other shoes drop at any point. I'm really enjoying that the board is taking the game is taking very logical forward movement.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with adding the sea lanes in, that's pretty cool. So,
I like
although
that
all those extra epidemic cards, that is a
8?
nasty, nasty thing.
It's only supposed to be 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that it's it feels like Pandemic and it feels new at the same time.
Yep.
It's managing to do both. Feel familiar and fresh.
Yep.
Well, folks, we're going to end here. 1/4 of the game is over, although it could be more than 3/4 left
Yes.
because I can't see us winning 12 games straight.
It's happening.
Watch it happen.
It's gonna happen.
People have claimed that in Pandemic Season 1.
And I will lie too if I have to.
We're recording them!
Oh. Okay.
We'll just change the footage. You'll like say, and it'll be like a,
Feel like a
quick
real bad jump cut.
Anyway, until next time, I'm Tom Vassal.
I'm Z Garcia. Thank you.
Sam Healy. See you on the flip side, folks.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.